Good Sunday morning to you, friends. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you're having beautiful weather. Ours was beautiful yesterday. Now it's kind of a little overcast. It's crazy because Friday, left work is 92 degrees. Yesterday was hot. And then a cool front came in. Feels like September out there. All I need is some college football and Oktoberfest beer. And anyway, that's a few months later. Um, Got a lot to get to today. A lot of baseball. Softball regionals wrapping up today. Got a lot of news items to go over. So, with that being said, let's get started. Except hit that subscribe button down there at the bottom. That way you can listen to it at work. Watch it at home while your wife's got HGTV on the TV, because we know all wives and girlfriends have that on there. I'm not knocking. They got some alright shows, but most is the same crap. Hey, watch me take this old house and gut it out and fix it up. Okay. All right, so let's get to some news. Man, kind of sad note here. Legendary Syracuse NFL running back Jim Brown died at 87. Guy was incredible player, incredible human being too. He was voted greatest college football player of all time. He lettered at Syracuse, lettered in football, basketball, lacrosse, and track. I didn't realize he did all those. I remember football and something about basketball, but I didn't know lacrosse and track too. In 3 years at Syracuse, he rushed for 2,091 yards and 19 touchdowns. Went on to the NFL. And get this, he's a member of the College Football Hall of Fame, Pro Football Hall of Fame, and Lacrosse Hall of Fame. Did not know that either. It's amazing the things you find out about people after they passed on and stuff, isn't it? Crazy. USC Athletic Director Mike Bohm, he resigned due to health concerns. He was there 4 years. And recently, some former and current USC employees, they raised concerns about his management of the athletic department. So maybe they had something to do with it, maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, USC AD Mike Bohn resigned. State of Missouri passes a House bill that allows school officials and coaches to join talks with athletes about prospective NIL deals. So now school officials and coaches can say, hey, you come play for me. Chevy dealer over here will pay you $1 million. Ex-Michigan State wide receiver Keon Coleman, he's going to be at Florida State, transfers over there. The University of Houston head coach Kelvin Sampson, he's been interviewing for the Milwaukee's Buck job. Western Illinois, keep up with Western Illinois. They will play their last football season in the Missouri Valley Conference this year. Next year, 2024, they will be joining the Ohio Valley Conference. So, Western Illinois, jumping conferences. Last but not least, Glenn Schembechler. Same name sounds familiar. Son of legendary Michigan coach Bo Schembechler. He was hired 3 days ago at Michigan as the Assistant Director of Football Recruiting. 3 days ago. He resigns over questionable social media posts and questionable things he liked. You hit the little like button. People raised questions over it. A lot of it, some of it had to do with racism and stuff. So 3 days in, he had a job, and now he's out because careful what you do on social media, kids. You never know. Your boss might see something you did and decide he don't want you working there no more. Okay, we're going back to Thursday. Started baseball. Well, that's all there was on Thursday was baseball. Did you know there's actually another softball tournament? Kind of like, the basketball has their NIT tournament. Evidently, there's another softball tournament. They were playing these last few days. I know Iowa was involved and a couple other schools, but yeah, I did not know that. So that was going on. But anyway, Thursday baseball, number 20 Maryland beat Penn State 17-15. LaRusso for Maryland, 2-run single and an RBI single. Maryland, 21 hits and 5 errors in that game. Penn State's Marsh, 2-run double and an RBI double. Norris hit a 2-run triple. They had 13 hits, 2 errors in that game. Notre Dame beat number 22 Boston College 5-1. But Boston College, even though they lost, Martinez and Marino did hit RBI doubles in that game, so not bad. Number 2 Arkansas beat number 12 Vanderbilt 8-2. Arkansas Slavens hit a 2-run home run. Razor Smith, he had 7 strikeouts for the Razorbacks. Number 23 Southern Miss beat Louisiana 4-0. Southern Miss's Etzel, grand slam. And Hall for Southern Miss, 12 strikeouts in that game. Texas beat number 6 West Virginia 12-2. Texas Brown, 3-run home run and 2-run home run. Gordon, 8 strikeouts for the Longhorns. Number 25 Oklahoma State beat their rival Oklahoma 13-2. Cowboys Brueggemann, grand slam and a 2-run home run. Wolfert also had a 2-run home run for the Cowboys. Number 24 Washington beat Cal 12-1. Simpson for Washington, grand slam. Morales had a 2-run home run. Snyder, solo home run and RBI double for the Huskies. Number 7 Clemson beat North Carolina 14-7. Clemson's right hit a 3-run and 2-run home run in that game. Mick hit a home run and 2 RBI singles. North Carolina side, Castagnozzi, 2-run home run and RBI single. Number 1 Wake Forest beat Virginia Tech 6-3. Kurtz for Wake Forest, RBI double and an RBI single. Louder struck out 12 Hokie batters. And Virginia Tech's Canazario hit a solo home run. Number 21 Virginia beat Georgia Tech 12-5. Virginia's Teal hit a 3-run home run. Sake, I think that's how you say it. He had a 3-run double, not bad. O'Donnell, 2-run home run. Georgia Tech side, Despina, 3-run double. Giesler, 2-run single. Number 5 LSU beat Georgia 8-5 in 12 innings. Number 15 East Carolina beat South Florida 8-3. Number 4 Florida beat number 19 Kentucky 10-3. Creighton beat number 9 UConn 7-6. Hayes for Creighton, 2-run home run. Canales, 2-run single and an RBI single. UConn's Broadhurst hit a 2-run home run in that one. Number 16 Duke beat number 11 Miami 5-3. Mooney and Fisher had solo home runs for Duke. Gal struck out 7 Hurricane batters. Between all the pitchers of Duke that were in the game, 16 strikeouts. Levinson for Miami, 2-run home run. Morales hit a solo home run. USC Upstate beat number 14 Campbell 9-4. Upstate's Caruso had a grand slam. Sherrod had a 2-run home run and an RBI single. Campbell, Harrell had a 2-run home run and a solo home run. And Campbell's batters struck out 9 USC Upstate batters, so not all that bad, I guess. Western Kentucky beat number 17 Dallas Baptist 11-7. Western Kentucky's Ferris hit a 3-run home run and a 2-run home run in that game. Dallas Baptist's Mon and Jay each hit 3-run home runs. Number 10 Oregon State beat West Carolina 20-7. Turley, 3-run and 2-run home runs for the Beavers. Forrester hit 2-run home runs. And Furr struck out 8 Western Carolina batters. Western Carolina, Henson hit 2-run home run. Harbinson and Morrison, 2-run doubles each. In 10 innings, number 3 Stanford beat Washington State 7-6. Stanford's Troy, 3-run and solo home run in that one. Some other notable ones. A lot of football-like scores. New Jersey Tech beat Albany 15-5. Memphis beat Tulane 14-2. Dayton beat Massachusetts, good old UMass, 32-14. I guess there's no mercy rule in baseball, is there? Dayton had 25 hits, 0 errors. UMass had 15 hits, 5 errors. Dayton, 3 home runs. Runs scored with RBI singles and RBI doubles in this game. Big 6th inning, though, for both these teams. Dayton scored 13 in the 6th inning. UMass scored 8. It's like the pitchers took a break and put in Little League pitchers because a lot of hits, a lot of runs scored in this game. But 32-14, wow. George Washington beat St. Bonaventure 14-1. Stetson beat Queens, North Carolina, 16-0. North Alabama beat Austin P 11-0. Kansas State beat TCU 7-6. Baylor beat Cal State Bakersfield 10-3. St. John's beat Butler 24-5. St. John's, Glauncey, and Machado, they each had grand slams in this game. Presbyterian beat Radford 17-3. Iowa beat Northwestern 15-3. Ohio State beat Michigan 7-3. Good old ground and pound Big Ten game there. Michigan State beat Indiana 8-6. Same thing. UNC Wilmington beat William and Mary 16-3. Florida Atlantic beat UAB 16-5. UTSA beat La Tech 18-16 in 11 innings. Wright State beat Youngstown State 8-1. Fairfield beat Iona 15-9, then 23-4 in a doubleheader. Kent State beat Ball State 29-11. Kent State scored 10 runs in the third, and then 10 more runs very next inning in the fourth. Evansville beat Illinois Chicago 9-8. Fresno State beat St. Mary's 17-6. Air Force beat UNLV 10-9. Central Connecticut beat Stonehill 24-6. Central Connecticut in that game scored 8 runs in the fourth inning, then 9 runs in the 8th inning. Delaware State beat Maryland Eastern Shore 3-2 in 12 innings. Utah beats Oregon 12-5. Arizona State beat UCLA 5-4. Not a good end of the week for UCLA. We'll go over that here in a little bit in the softball. Alabama beat Ole Miss 4-1. Mississippi State beat Texas A&M 10-8. Sanford beat Mercer 5-4 in 10 innings. Lamar beat Houston Christian 11-1. Southeast Louisiana beat Northwestern State 6-5 in 10 innings. McNeese beat Miami of Ohio 13-5. New Orleans beat Nichols 7-6. Alcorn State beat Texas Southern 5-4 in 10 innings. Southern beat Arkansas Pine Bluff 7-6. Northern Colorado beat Omaha 13-3. South Dakota State beat North Dakota State 6-5. Georgia State beat Old Dominion 5-4 in 10 innings. Texas State beat UNL Monroe 6-5. Troy beat Appalachian State 3-2. Santa Clara beat Gonzaga 5-4. Loyola Marymount beat Pacific 3-2. Fresno State beat St. Mary's 17-6. UT Rio Grande Valley beat Stephen F. Austin 13-3. Utah Valley beat UT Arlington 13-3. Friday baseball. Also have the regionals and softball start, but we'll go over the baseball real quick. Double hitter. Number 22 Boston College beat Notre Dame 7-2. Also won the second game 8-4. Penn State beat number 20 Maryland 5-3. PSU's Bromley 2-run double in that game. Number 8 Coastal Carolina beat Marshall 9-3. Number 9 UConn beat Creighton 6-3. Creighton led 3-1 until the 8th inning, when UConn scored 4 runs to win that one. Number 18, Tennessee beat South Carolina 5-0. Inslee for Tennessee, 3 RBI singles in that one. Oklahoma beat number 25, Oklahoma State 5-0. Carmichael for Oklahoma, 2-run double in that one. Louisiana beat number 23, Southern Miss 10-1. Number 15, East Carolina beat South Florida 6-5. 10 innings, USC Upstate beats number 14, Campbell again. 2 losses in a row for Campbell. USC Upstate beats them 6-5. Collison had an RBI double, and Gernon had a solo home run for USC Upstate. Number 1 Wake Forest beat Va Tech 7-5. Hawk and Houston for Wake Forest each hit 2-run home runs. Donay and Hurley also hit 2-run home runs for Virginia Tech. And both starting pitchers had 5 strikeouts apiece in that game. Number 3 Stanford beat Washington State 7-4. Stanford's Moore had a 2-run double. Matthews struck out 8 batters. Washington State's Matthews had a 2-run double. Spencer struck out 5 batters for the Cougars. Number 21, Virginia beat Georgia Tech 10-6. Teal for Virginia, 2-run home run. Number 7, Clemson beat North Carolina 5-4. Number 5, LSU beat Georgia 8-4. Number 19, Kentucky beat number 4, Florida 6-4. Church for Kentucky, solo home run and a 2-run single in that game. And the pitchers for Kentucky, Lee pitched, he had 6 strikeouts. Moore came in for Kentucky, he had 5 strikeouts. Williams came in, he had 3 strikeouts. Good pitching there. 11 innings, number 11, Miami beat number 16, Duke 10-8. Texas beat number 6, West Virginia 10-4. Kennedy and Thomas for the Longhorns each hit a 2-run home run. Johnson Jr. struck out 11 West Virginia batters. Number 12, Vanderbilt beat number 2, Arkansas 10-8. Land Q for Vandy, 3-run home run in that one. Holt, though, for Arkansas, 3-run home run and an RBI double. Let's see. Number 10, Oregon State beat Western Carolina 23-5. Day before, they beat them 20-7. Darnettle for Oregon State, grand slam. Turley hit 3-run and 2-run home runs for the Beavers. For Western Carolina, wasn't all bad. Stoken, Morrison, and Ferris all hit solo home runs. Just didn't hit enough of them. Cal beat number 24, Washington, 12-7. Crawford for Cal hit a 3-run and a 2-run home run in that one. Other notable baseball games on Friday: UMass Lowell beating Hampton 17-7. UMBC and VMI, they split their doubleheader. UCF beat Wichita State 16-5. There's a doubleheader. Wichita State came back, won the second game 12-7. 10 innings, Houston beat Cincinnati 8-7. Rhode Island beat VCU 19-7, 7-5 in a doubleheader. Dayton and UMass split their doubleheader. North Carolina State beat Pitt 17-8. Liberty beat Bellarmine 12-2. Queens, North Carolina, after getting beat a couple games, came back to win column. Beat Stetson 14-13. Kennesaw State beat Florida Gulf Coast 14-5. TCU beat Kansas State 8-1. Texas Tech beat Kansas 8-7 in 10 innings. Gardner-Webb beat Charleston Southern 15-10. UNC Asheville beat High Point 7-6 in 10 innings. Ohio State beat Michigan 9-5. Northwestern beat Iowa 6-4. Minnesota beat Rutgers 8-7. Tennessee Martin beat Illinois 6-4. Michigan State beat Indiana 7-6. Hawaii beat Cal State Northridge 7-0. UC Santa Barbara beat Cal Poly 7-0. UC San Diego beat UC Riverside 11-3. Towson beat Stony Brook 15-5. Alien beat Hofstra 5-2 and then 7-5 in their doubleheader. Charlotte beat Middle Tennessee 14-5. Ivy League, they've already started their conference tournament. Game 1, Harvard beat Princeton 3-2. Game 2, Penn beat Columbia 10-6. Rider and Manhattan split their doubleheader. Quinnipiac beat Siena 12-11 and then 7-0 in their doubleheader. Canisius beat Marist 11-2. Fairfield beat Iona 16-5. Western Michigan beat Central Michigan 14-5. Miami of Ohio beat McNeese 13-6. Kent State beat Ball State 14-3. Illinois State beat Valparaiso 20-10. Belmont beat Bradley 5-3 in 12 innings. Fresno State beat St. Mary's 12-0. UNLV beat Air Force 19-5. Sacred Heart beat Merrimack 13-7 and then 15-11 doubleheader. Stonehill and Central Connecticut, they split their doubleheader. Wagner beat Long Island 5-4 and then 6-1 in their doubleheader. Southern Indiana and Tennessee Tech split their doubleheader. Lindenwood beat SIU Edwardsville 18-13. Morehead State beat Little Rock 14-10. Oregon beat Utah 9-1. Arizona beat USC 13-4, then 6-3 in their doubleheader. Friday, softball. Regional started. Salt Lake City Regional. Game 1. Ole Miss beat Baylor 3-0. Game 2, number 17, Utah beat Southern Illinois 11-9. Utah's Davison, 3-run home run and a 2-run home run in that one. Durham Regional, Game 1, number 6, Duke beat George Mason 2-1. Game 2, Charlotte beat Campbell 7-2. Evanston Regional, Game 1, Kentucky beat Miami of Ohio 9-1. Kentucky's Ebbs hit a 3-run home run and a 2-run home run. Koffel, she added a 3-run home run to that score. Game 2, number 18, Northwestern beat Eastern Illinois 2-0. Northwestern's Williams struck out 10 batters. Nice. Athens Regional, Game 1, Vautech beat Boston 6-1. In that game, all of Virginia Tech's runs were scored by RBI singles. No home runs, nothing else. Game 2, number 7, Georgia beat North Carolina Central 12-0. All those runs that Georgia scored, first inning. That was it. They didn't do nothing the rest of the game. I guess they scored 12 in the first and said, we got this. relax and not risk injury. Baton Rouge, game 1. Louisiana beat Omaha 5-0. Louisiana had 3 pitchers in this game, and they all totaled of 12 strikeouts total for Louisiana. Game 2, number 9, LSU beat Prairie View A&M 12-2. Pleasants for LSU, 2-run single and an RBI double. Clemson Regional, game 1. Number 10, Clemson beat UNC Greensboro 17-2. Moore for Clemson, 2-run home run, and she hit a 2-run single. Game 2, number 15, Auburn beat number 25, Cal State Fullerton 12-2. Auburn's Ellis hit a grand slam in that game. Knoxville, game 1. Indiana beat number 24, Louisville 4-3. Game 2, number 4, Tennessee beat Northern Kentucky 12-0. Tennessee's Puny, she hit 3-run home run and a solo home run in that one. Tallahassee, game 1. Number 3, Florida State beat Marist 9-0. Florida State's Edenfield, Harding, and Dak all hit 2-run home runs in that game. Game 2, Central Florida beat South Carolina 6-1. Evans for Central Florida, 2-run triple and an RBI single. Tuscaloosa, game 1. Middle Tennessee beat number 19, Central Arkansas 8-0. Game 2, number 16, Alabama beat Long Island 5-0. Heveland and Shipman for Bama each hit 2-run home runs. Norman Regional, game 1. Oklahoma beat Hofstra 11-0. Lions and Coleman for the Sooners hit 2-run home runs in that one. Game 2, Missouri beat Cal 5-1. Mizzou's Honnold, 2-run home run in that game. Fayetteville Regional, game 1. Number 20, Oregon beat Notre Dame 5-4. Bird for Oregon, 3-run home run. Lushar hit a 3-run or RBI triple, for Oregon. Game 2, number 14, Arkansas beat Harvard 11-0. Kramer had a grand slam for Arkansas. Austin, game 1, number 11, Texas beat Seton Hall 8-0. Martinez for the Longhorns, 2-run double and an RBI double. Game 2, number 22, Texas A&M beat Texas State 2-1. Stanford Regional, game 1, Florida beat Loyola Marymount 3-2. Florida in that game, 2 pitchers, 13 total strikeouts. Nice. 7 total strikeouts. 7 total strikeouts. I don't know where I got 13 from. Game 2, number 8, Stanford beat Long Beach State 1-0. Seattle, game 1, McNeese beat number 23, Minnesota 5-4 in 13 innings. McNeese's Bovier, 2-run home run and an RBI single. Game 2, number 5, Washington beat Northern Colorado 10-2. Washington's Klinger, 2-run home run and an RBI double. Stillwater, game 1, number 21, Wichita State beat Nebraska 6-5. Game 2, number 12, Oklahoma State beat UMBC 9-0. Naomi for the Cowboys, 2-run triple and a 2-run home run. Maxwell struck out 10 batters for the Cowgirls. Los Angeles, game 1, Grand Canyon beat UCLA 3-2. Schaefer for Grand Canyon, 3-run home run in that game. Game 2, San Diego State beat Liberty 7-0. San Diego State's Decker, 3-run home run and an RBI single. Saturday baseball, number 15 East Carolina beat South Florida 7-1. Number 8 Coastal Carolina beat Marshall 19-2. Then Coastal Carolina came back and won the second game in that doubleheader 10-9. Number 11 Miami beat number 16 Duke 10-1. Number 9 UConn beat Creighton 10-0. Number 7 Clemson beat North Carolina 3-1. Number 13, South Carolina beat number 18, Tennessee, 6-1. Tennessee came back and won the second game in that doubleheader, 12-1. Number 4, Florida beat number 19, Kentucky, 5-2. Number 17, Dallas Baptist beat Western Kentucky, 11-6, and then 7-1. It was a doubleheader. Texas beat number 6, West Virginia, 7-3. Number 20, Maryland beat Penn State, 7-4. Number 21, Virginia beat Georgia Tech 8-7. 10 innings. Virginia Tech beat number 1, Wake Forest 14-6. Jones for Virginia Tech, grand slam in that game. Georgia beat number 5, LSU 9-5. Number 23, Southern Miss beat Louisiana 11-9. Southern Miss's Lynch, 2 grand slams in that game. And then Dickerson came along and hit a solo home run. Number 14, Campbell. They got tired of being beat by USC Upstate. They win the third game 12-9, but took them 12 innings to do it. Cal beat number 24 Washington 16-11. Johnson and Green for Cal each hit 3-run home runs, and Loma Vida came along and hit a 2-run home run in that game. Number 12 Vanderbilt beat number 2 Arkansas 7-6. Leneve for Vanderbilt 3-run home run in that game. Number 10 Oregon State beat Western Carolina 8-4. They didn't beat them as bad this time. Guess they decided to be a little nice and not score 20 on Western Carolina this time around. Number 25 Oklahoma State. They got tired of messing around with their rival. They beat Oklahoma 11-1. Atkinson for Oklahoma State, 2-run home run and an RBI single. Schubert, 2-run home run and a two-run double for Oklahoma State. All right, Saturday softball. Baton Rouge Regional, Game 3, number 9 LSU beat Louisiana 4-0. Game 4, Omaha beat Prairie View A&M 3-0. Sent Prairie View home packing to actually just right up the road here, not too far from me. Omaha's pitcher Meyer, she had 15 strikeouts in this game. Game 5, Louisiana beat Omaha 9-0. Durham Regional, Game 3, number 6 Duke beat Charlotte 5-0. Torres for Duke, solo home run and an RBI single. Game 4, Campbell beat George Mason 7-1. Campbell's Parker and McLean both hit RBI triples. Pretty cool. Game 5, Charlotte beat Campbell 6-4. Chansey hit a 2-run home run in that game. Evanston, Game 3, number 8, Northwestern beat Kentucky 10-8. Northwestern's Robinson, 3-run home run and a solo home run. Game 4, Miami of Ohio beat Eastern Illinois 4-0. Game 5, Miami of Ohio beat Kentucky 9-0. Send Kentucky home. Not a good regional for Kentucky. But Miami of Ohio's Blaska, she hit a grand slam and a solo home run in that one. Clemson, Game 3, number 10. Clemson beat number 15 Auburn 7-0. Cagle for Clemson, 2-run home run in that game. Game 4, number 25 Cal State Fullerton beat UNC Greensboro 5-0. Game 5, number 15 Auburn beat number 25 Cal State Fullerton 5-0. Knoxville Regional, Game 3, number 4 Tennessee beat Indiana 9-1. Game 4, number 24 Louisville beat Northern Kentucky 9-1. Miller for Louisville, she hit a 3-run home run. Athens, Game 3, number 7 Georgia beat Virginia Tech 8-3. Chamberlain for Georgia, 3-run home run. Game 4, Boston University beat North Carolina Central 8-0. Bose for Boston, she struck out 7 batters. Game 5, Virginia Tech came back, beat Boston 9-0. Tallahassee Regional, Game 3, number 3 Florida State beat Central Florida 5-1. Game 4, South Carolina beat Marist 2-1. And Game 5, South Carolina beat Central Florida 10-1. U.S. in that game, White for South Carolina, 2-run single and an RBI single. Tuscaloosa Regional, Game 3, number 16 Alabama beat Middle Tennessee 12-5. Bama's Dowling, 2-run double and a 2-run single. Game 4, number 19 Central Arkansas beat Long Island 15-0. Wow. Central Arkansas went up 13-0 in the first inning of that game. Game 5, Middle Tennessee beat number 19 Central Arkansas 3-0. Middle Tennessee's Mealer, RBI double. Fayetteville Regional, Game 3, number 20 Oregon beat number 14 Arkansas 10-4. Bird for Oregon, grand slam in that one. Game 4, Notre Dame beat Harvard 5-2. Gaskins for Notre Dame, 3-run home run and a 2-run single. Game 5, number 14 Arkansas beat Notre Dame 5-0. Salt Lake Regional, Game 3, number 17 Utah beat Ole Miss 7-1. Lopez for Utah, 10 strikeouts in that game. Game 4, number 13 Baylor beat Southern Illinois 13-9 in 9 innings. Govan for Baylor, 3-run triple. Nice. Game 5, Ole Miss beat number 13 Baylor 9-2. So they did that, and then they lose the next game. Ole Miss's Smith, 3-run double. Sykes, 2-run singles. Austin Regional, Game 3, number 11 Texas beat number 22 Texas A&M 2-1. Game 4, Texas State beat Seton Hall 4-3. Game 5, number 22 Texas A&M beat Texas State 4-2. Stillwater Regional, Game 3, number 12 Oklahoma State beat number 21 Wichita State 6-0. Game 4, Nebraska beat UMBC 3-2. Andrews for Nebraska. She hit a 2-run home run. Game 5, Nebraska beat number 21 Wichita State 9-8 in 9 innings in that one. Felder for Nebraska, RBI single and a solo home run. Norman Regional, Game 3, number 1 Oklahoma beat Missouri 11-0. The Game 4, California beat Hofstra 7-0 versus Cal's Anders and Zobak. Each hit 2-run home runs each. I thought Hofstra would do better in that regional, but I guess they finally got some teams that they couldn't beat. Game 5, California beat Missouri 7-5. California Smith had a 2-run home run. Stanford Regional, Game 3, number 8 Stanford beat Florida 8-0. Kaneshiro for Stanford, 2-run home run. Steele hit a 2-run double. Still weird not seeing Florida ranked in the top 5 hosting a regional. Game 4, Loyola Marymount beat Long Beach State 2-1. Game 5, Florida beat Loyola Marymount 10-6. Walsh and Eccles for the Gators, each hit 2-run home runs. Last couple ones here. Seattle Regional, Game 3. Number 5, Washington beat McNeese 3-1. Huskies Alchin, solo home run and RBI singles. And Malin, she struck out 9 batters for the Huskies. Game 4, number 23, Minnesota beat Northern Colorado 4-0. Minnesota's DeHartog, 2 RBI doubles. Morales, 10 strikeouts for the Gophers. Game 5, McNeese beat number 23, Minnesota 1-0. Didn't think that would happen. I know McNeese has been playing good this year. They're conference champions. But Minnesota's been playing great all year. Did not see them losing. That's crazy. McNeese's Poncho, RBI single. And the last regional, Los Angeles. Game 3, San Diego State beat Grand Canyon 6-0. Brokey for San Diego State, solo home run and an RBI single. San Diego State, their pitchers had a total of 12 strikeouts in this game. Game 4, Liberty beat number 2 UCLA 2-1. Liberty's Rope, solo home run. But Yanis for UCLA, she did throw 9 strikeouts, but too little too late. Liberty, Game 5, Liberty beat Grand Canyon 5-1. Liberty's Rope, 2-run home run. Fortner solo home run. UCLA gets eliminated from their own regional. All right, so today, baseball, really not much baseball today. The Ivy League has a game. The games that there are on the West Coast. West Coast Conference and the Big West Conference, they have some baseball games today. Don't know if they'll be on TV. Probably not. If you want to watch them, you can probably find them online. Okay, so championship games today in softball for the regional. The Clemson Regional. It'll be number 10 Clemson versus number 15 Auburn. Should be pretty good. And they'll have a game too if they need to. The Durham Regional Championship. Number 6 Duke versus Charlotte. They'll have a second game if necessary. Athens Regional. Number 7 Georgia versus Virginia Tech. Be another good one. They'll have a second game if needed. Norman Championship. Number 1 Oklahoma versus Cal. And then they'll have a second. All these will have a second game if needed. Baton Rouge. This one ought to be pretty good. Number 9 LSU versus Louisiana. Lafayette just right down the road from Baton Rouge. Good old home state championship game for that regional. That'll be pretty good. Tuscaloosa, number 16 Bama will play Middle Tennessee. Another good one. Fayetteville, number 14 Arkansas versus number 20 Oregon. Knoxville, number 24 Louisville will play Indiana. That winner will then play Tennessee for the championship game, and then there'll be a second game if need be. So Tennessee's just waiting to see who they're going to play out of Indiana and Louisville. Salt Lake City, Ole Miss versus number 17 Utah. Austin, great for us down here in Texas, especially as people like me, an Aggie fan. Get the Texas A&M thing going again. Number 11 Texas will play number 22 Texas A&M for the regional champion. Stillwater, number 12 Oklahoma State versus Nebraska. That might be a pretty good one. Evanston, number 18 Northwestern versus Miami of Ohio. Seattle, McNeese versus number 5 Washington. That'll be another good one too. I didn't think McNeese would be in this position, and they're playing Washington, so that one might be pretty good too. Stanford, number 8 Stanford versus Florida. LA, no UCLA. San Diego State versus Liberty in that regional. And last but not least, Tallahassee, number 3 Florida State versus South Carolina. That is it. Quick mention here. If you're a NASCAR fan, I used to be a big NASCAR fan. Over the last several years, a lot of these drivers, a lot of the good drivers have retired off. Dale Jr., Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson left, went to IndyCar, but I think he's back now. Carl Edwards, Greg Biffle, Mark Martin, all these drivers we've been watching for years, kind of retired over these last several years. But they got a lot of good young ones coming up too. A lot of these good young guys are good drivers. Anyway, North Wilkesboro Speedway, short track, kind of a oddity maybe, because the back stretch is uphill and the front stretch is downhill into tight turns. NASCAR used to race there all the time. The last race there was 1996, and since then the track it went to disarray. You can find pictures and videos of it, people exploring it. I mean, there were weeds coming up through the track and into the grandstands and everything. It was just left to rot. Well, people came in, fixed it all up, and now tonight, NASCAR is having their all-star race there tonight. So if you're a NASCAR fan, this is cool. I mean, I would love to see these old tracks. Wish they'd bring back a Rockingham in North Carolina also. That was a cool race. But anyway, yeah. Even if you're not a NASCAR fan, check it out. It's a historic track. Winner of the all-star race gets $1 million. So that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Stay busy. Work hard, and the weekend will be here again soon. I know some of you have kids that are, if they're not out of school, they're getting out this week. So you're going to have them at home all the time now for a few months. Anyway, we'll see you next time.